Greetings to you. I was wondering if you had the time today to talk about Darwinian evolution.
Greetings to you too. Sure. I'm sure you know that the weight of the scientific evidence strongly supports the evolutionary theory from our observable evidence. Most biologists accept evolution through natural selection as the most plausible and best explanation for life.
Oh really? For a minute there you had me going. Of course you know for any science to be true it needs to be based on empirical evidence. However, after many years of study, researchers are far more aware of the size of the problem than of the explanatory power of any proposed solution. In fact, John Horgan, senior writer for Scientific American, has called the origin of life the weakest strut of the chassis of modern biology. The National Academy of Sciences puts the problem in an interesting way. They recently stated, and I quote, "The study of the origin of life is a very active research area in which important progress is being made, although the consensus among scientists is that none of the current hypotheses has thus far been confirmed."
I don't believe you. You are just making that up.
You don't believe me? As an example, Thomas Huxley, 1825 to 1895, believed that if enough monkeys smashed typewriter keys for long enough, they would write Psalm 23, eliminating the need for design in the universe. Would they write Psalm 23? Researchers at Britain's Plymouth University gave 6 Sulawesi macaque monkeys from the Penguin Zoo a room equipped with a computer and keyboards, and let them go at it for 4 weeks. Most monkeys did nothing, though one of them took to typing the letter S repeatedly. Other monkeys used the keyboard repeatedly as a latrine. Writer Lloyd Garver defends the monkeys' uninteresting performance by pointing out that few writers come up with good stuff on their first try. Another problem is that they did not have a gorilla for a managing editor. The purpose of the experiment was to study differences between animal life and computer programs that simulate animals. As we can see, the experiment failed.
Well, that is just your opinion. You are not a scientist anyway. It's only the real scientists who actually understand Darwinian evolution fully.
I'm glad you brought that up, because Darwin wasn't really a scientist either but a theologian. Although interested in biological science, he received his theology degree from Cambridge in 1831. Hardly any of the founding fathers of evolution had a degree in science. In fact, in Darwin's book The Origin of Species, much of what he spoke about was actually soaked in theology. So much so, that his book has been banned from certain classrooms, because he often implied the existence of a creator.
Well, again, I think that is just your opinion. Darwinian evolution is based on soiled observational evidence, not on miraculous or faith in a god. We are talking science here, not someone's belief.
Oh brother, miracles, and faith again. You don't think that evolutionary theory needs miracles or faith to justify its claim? What about the need of time and chance to create living organisms? According to evolutionist George Wald, all we need is time to prove evolutionary theory. He once stated, "Time is in fact the hero of the plot." The time with which we have to deal is of the order of 2 billion years. What we regard as impossible on the basis of human experience is meaningless here. Given so much time, the impossible becomes possible, the possible probable, and the probable virtually certain. One has only to wait. Time itself performs the miracles. Even Darwin admitted this, as he stated, "To admit all this is, as it seems to me, to enter into the realms of miracle, and to leave those of science." So apparently evolutionary theory has its own creator gods as well, that being time, chance, matter, or natural selection. Its own faith in the miraculous with its own creeds and altars. Even Darwin went so far to call natural selection his deity in his letter to Asa Gray in 1861. So please, don't talk to me about faith and miracles. Macroevolution has never been observed, it's completely faith-based. Sorry.
Fine. Are we done yet?
Yes, I believe we are done. Now go and commit untruths no more.